In our world today, it's common to see how a small problem can drain a person's entire happiness. A little setback, a small disagreement, and some people just collapse under the weight. And yet, we also find people who face huge storms in life and still remain calm, almost unshaken. Why? Because they've learned a secret. When the heart is small, even tiny pains feel unbearable. But if the heart is wide like a lake, even great suffering loses its power. Today's story is not just meant to be heard. It's meant to be felt, understood, and lived. There was a young man named Ryan. His life felt like it was falling apart, piece by piece. He had no job. His family kept reminding him of responsibilities he wasn't able to fulfill. And every day, fear of the future just ate away at him. One afternoon, Ryan sat quietly in a corner of a small cafe, holding a warm cup of tea. He didn't drink it. He just stared at it, lost in his own thoughts. At the table next to him, a group of older men were talking. One said, "There's an old man who lives behind the hills. He looks ordinary, but people say he carries the wisdom of 100 lifetimes. My son met him. Once his life changed completely." Another replied, "Yes, they say he can make a heavy heart feel light just by talking." Their words struck something deep inside Ryan. He thought, maybe he can help me too. Maybe I can find even a little peace. That same evening, Ryan began his walk toward the back of the hills. The journey was long, but his heart pushed him forward. He finally reached a small, simple house. An old man sat outside, polishing a wooden stick. Ryan bowed his head and said softly, "Grandpa, I am drowning in sadness. Everything feels painful. Please, tell me how I can be happy." The old man looked at him, but said nothing. He simply stood up and walked inside the house. Ryan waited, confused, worried, but patient. After a few minutes, the old man returned with a glass of water and a small bowl of salt. He placed them in front of Ryan. "Take a handful of salt and put it in the glass," he said. Ryan did. "Now drink it." Ryan took a sip and immediately made a bitter face. "This tastes terrible. It's all salt." The old man nodded. Then he said, "Take another handful and follow me." They walked to a nearby lake, calm and wide, shining under the evening sky. "Throw the salt into the lake," the old man instructed. Ryan threw Italiano, "Now drink the water." Ryan knelt down and took a sip. He looked surprised. "It tastes normal. I can't taste the salt at all." The old man smiled gently, knowingly. He placed a hand on Ryan's shoulder and said, "Son, pain in life is like this salt. Everyone receives it, but the amount of pain you feel depends on the size of your heart. If your heart is like this small glass, even a little pain will make your life bitter. But if your heart is wide like this lake, even great pain will not overwhelm you." It continued. The glass and the lake represent patience, understanding, gratitude. Small patience makes small problems look huge. Big patience makes even big problems feel small. No one lives a life without problems. Not me. Not you. Not anyone. But what you focus on becomes your reality. If you only think about the salt, your whole life will taste bitter. Grow your heart. Become a lake. Only then will you find peace. Ryan closed his eyes. For the first time in a long while, he felt something shift inside him. A little clarity, a little strength, a little peace. Pain is a part of life, but the way we hold that pain determines the kind of life we live. So next time a problem comes, don't shrink like a glass. Expand like a lake. Grow bigger than your pain. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Thank you for watching.